Have you ever prayed so hard for something and heard nothing but silence? I have. I remember waking up every morning believing maybe today will be the day. I prayed for opportunities, for breakthrough, for doors to open. I worked hard. I did my best. I waited with hope. But days became weeks, weeks became months, months became years, and I began asking questions many of us have whispered in the quiet moments of our lives. God, where are you? Maybe you had been there too. You had been faithful, but you are still waiting. You have done the right thing, but life still feels unfair. You have watched other people receive the blessings you have been praying for, while your own prayers seems to echo back in silence. If that's where you are today, I want you to know this. Just because God is quiet doesn't mean God is absent. Sometimes heaven is silent because heaven is preparing something greater than we can see. Lesson number 1, waiting is not wasting. I used to think waiting meant nothing was happening. If I couldn't see progress, I assumed I wasn't moving forward. But one day, I planted a small seed. For days, nothing appeared above the soil. Honestly, I wondered if it will grow. There are seasons when it feels like nothing is changing. Maybe God is strengthening your character before expanding your influence. Maybe He's building your patience before giving you the promise. Maybe He's preparing you for the blessings you have been asking for. What feels like a delay may actually be a preparation. Waiting isn't empty. Waiting is where unseen growth happens. Lesson number 2, God's timing protects us. Looking back, I honestly say there were things I desperately wanted that I am now thankful I didn't receive. At the time, I called disappointments. Now I call it protection. There were opportunities that looked perfect but would have pulled me away from what truly mattered. Trust isn't believing God will always give us what we want. Trust is believing He always knows what's best. Lesson number 3, comparison will make you forget your own journey. One of the hardest parts of waiting is watching everyone else seem to move ahead. Someone gets promoted, someone gets married, someone achieved the dreams you've been praying for. I know that feeling. I smiled for people while secretly wondering, God, when will it be my turn? Then one day, I realized I was spending so much time watching other people's clocks that I stopped appreciating the work God was doing in my life. Lesson number 4, faith means taking the next step even when you can't see the whole road. One day, you look back and realize that what felt like God's delay was actually God's kindness. You will see that every tear taught you compassion. Every setback built your strength. Every unanswered prayer shaped your faith. And every season of waiting prepared you for a blessing you weren't ready to carry. So keep believing, my dear friends. Keep growing, keep serving, keep praying, and keep walking forward. Even if today's step feels small. Because God is never in a hurry, but He is never late. He doesn't work according to our schedule. He works according to His perfect wisdom. When the right moment comes, you will discover that every delay has a purpose. Every detour had a lesson. And every season of waiting was leading you exactly where you are always meant to be.